preferred lesson of the day, or actually giving us a compliment and saying that, they're looking forward to the lessons of the days and stuff. So we have Cuz here working on the Buick Regal. So what are you doing now? What lesson would you like to speak on?
All right. So I can't necessarily say a lesson, but preventative maintenance on what it is that you're doing and looking out for certain things. So I'm thinking about removing. This is old school, so this is probably like the Clifford alarm, little light shit, right? So right here we have an open space. I need to find some place to put the nitrous pressure sensor gauge right here, and not, affect interior lights or anything like that. So
Pretty
what
much the original stuff.
Correct. So I want it to look flow, to look original or to go with it. So right here, it's an open space and nothing is sitting right there. So I'm thinking about putting this, on this side here in this spot right here.
Okay, and how would you do that without
All right, so basically you would need a hole saw. You'll take this here, measure it. You can use a dowel caliber, or I'm sorry, I did it from the face. You would want to measure it from this side here. So you can use a dowel caliber, or you can use a hole saw. Hole saw, you got different gauges, to go create your holes. So basically, I'll go ahead, measure this out right here. And
so it's done by the back, not the front?
Yes, the back. You don't want to take your front, because if you go off of this diameter right here, then you making the hole too big. You done messed up bad. So you will want to go from the back, because your back is smaller. Let me take this out and I'm going to show you guys.
So you took out all the chairs, all the rugs?
Yeah, because we got wiring. I hid the nitrous fuel line. The nitrous line. We hid some wires and stuff like that because he has a automatic bottle opener and warmer and stuff like that. So we want to. It's a nice car, and we want to put everything back here and neat, and not be in the way and have everything cluttered up. So
let me get out of the way so you can get your
back.
Station, and I'll go ahead and
So back to topic here. So as you can see, the diameter here is a little bit smaller than the face diameter. So basically, you will take this diameter here and you would scribe, that diameter right there. You know what I'm saying? Once you scribe that out, you'll then take your hole saw, go ahead and make your hole, and then you can push this in. What I'm going to end up doing is taking this from the backside and putting it on the backside of this, so that way it'll stay in place.
Okay.
So that's how, you would do that, instead of trying to pull a rigmarole, and making a mistake or so. Yep, that's what we doing. I put in these little switches and stuff right here. Arm, purge. Same process, Took the circumference of the hole, you get what I'm saying, scribed it in there. We took our unibit, that's what that is called. We took a unibit, made the holes for this right here, and we got it so tight that it's not coming out. And then back here on this one here, you have a screw, to go ahead and screw it into place. So we're just trying to make things, look neat, and not be all over the car and stuff like that, and keep, just have a flow, of everything like that. So that's what I am. Yeah, that's what I am doing today. So y'all can check back in, and I'll have this done in a little while here. So
don't worry about it. I'll probably be looking at you when you're doing it.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get you too nervous.
All right.
So what is your lesson of the day? Oh, that's right, because you have a mic on. Don't forget. I'll be saying some craziness.
Yeah, I'll take the mic before I get frustrated and start cussing and stuff.
So, do you have a lesson of the day? You have a lesson for the day?
A lesson?
A lesson? Huh, I don't want to pinch you. All right.
What kind of lesson?
How about the fuel pump? A lesson on a fuel pump.
Lesson on fuel pump?
Yeah, since that's what you're working on right now. How to determine which
Pain
fuel
in
pump.
the
How do you determine which fuel pump is a better fuel pump for the build?
ass. How do you determine?
Yeah.
So you trying to get me to? I can't tell all my secrets, baby.
Oh no,
I can
no,
tell
no,
some
no.
of them. I can't tell all
no,
of them.
no, of course not. Like your classification. Oh,
When you get ready to do your IT stuff, do you tell them?
my IT stuff is different.
Yeah.
No,
No, it's
But let's
no,
say-
it's the
okay,
same.
so okay for
It's
like
definitely
this
not
for
different.
this particular car, right? How were you able to say, okay, this is the actual pump that you will need?
From experience.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So installing it, a pain in the ass.
Yeah, well, installing it is a pain in the ass. You gotta have. I can't tell y'all this. It gotta have the right gauge wire and stuff like that. Get ready to put it in. The right gauge wire, the right relays. Gotta be powering it up. Another thing I see a lot too, like when guys bring cars. They'll be done spliced a wire 3 or 4 times with 3 or 4 different types of wire on one wire. It's crazy.
Wait a minute, on
On
a
the
gas
co-
on a gas pump?
Baby, they do it on fans, gas pumps, all that
Oh,
shit.
so they
Like,
tap into one wire like
they'll
3
get
or 4.
one piece of wire, then get another piece of wire, then get another piece of wire, and splice them all together. It's crazy. Just tell the customer he needs some wire. It's simple. This shit's simple, man. I'm telling you. Cole, where that wire at? I want to show them that fucking fuel pump wire. Oh, you don't put the carpet back?
Carpet back.
Holy shit. I got to fix that too, cuz.
Alright, well,
It's just right there, though.
yeah, it's right now.
Yeah, I wanted to show them. This shit, it's crazy, man. How much a roll of wire how much money can you put in your pocket for not letting the customer buy a roll of wire? It's ridiculous, man. Sorry about that, Cole. Yeah. It came loose, right? Yeah, we got to make sure that's on point, Cole. Before you put that back. I just want to show them that right there. That's crazy right there, bro.
Oh, okay, good. All right. We're
Well,
doing
go ahead,
live.
you on the phone, man. I got to
No,
get back to work.
dale. Okay, fuck it, man.
There you go, right there.
Oh.
Look at that piece of wire right
Oh.
there. What sense do that make? They can't see that.
So,
What sense that makes
okay.
right there?
So,
Go from
And
black
as soon as
to yellow
Cuz
to the blue.
as soon as Cuz pulled on it one time, it came apart.
oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what.
And this is a no-no. These butt connectors, a lot of people use them. See them right there? I hate those. Right there. See that? Look at the other one. Go up further so they can see the color change. See that, y'all? Instead of letting the customer buy a fucking roll of wire, a whole roll of wire, you're only connecting at 2 ends, the starting point and the finishing point. But no, they want to get here and do this right here. See that?
Somebody said
That's a
why?
prime example. It don't make no sense to me.
Well,
And then
doesn't
when
it lose charge
then
or
when they
something?
car cut off, they be, oh man, what is going on? Yeah, the people.
Oh, somebody said, why do you hate butt connectors?
Butt connectors, cause the thing is, they come loose. They come loose. They look ugly. I don't like them. They don't look good.
And if they're not crimped correctly, that's a problem.
That's another thing. The crimping The crimping, yeah, it don't look professional at all. It look like shit. Them butt connectors, they look like shit, boy. I'm telling you.
I know for
Look how this look. I'm
I know for
saying.
a fact, like if they're not crimped correctly,
Yeah, but that's not. I like to solder everything.
yeah, I know you do solder everything.
Soldering take a little bit longer, but it's better. Them butt connectors, them shit's ugly as fuck. Look how it look. Just picture this, y'all. Y'all done paid for a job, and you got this. Show them both of them, because they can't really see.
What are you talking about?
You see how this look, y'all? Look how that look. What the fuck is going on? That is ugly. It's ugly.
So people use that.
So
for
instead of getting a roll of wire, look, this one piece of wire here, this another piece of wire, and this another piece of wire. There's 3 pieces of wire right there. Why? And see, you know what that creates? Voltage drops.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, the fuel pump and shit don't operate like it's supposed to operate. Then you complaining about the fuel pump going out, and oh man, I just got a brand new pump. Yeah, you got 5 or 6 joint connected wires that split in half. And you just it don't make sense. It makes sense to me.
Somebody said lazy work.
Yeah,
But I don't
lazy work.
understand. Okay, but this is the thing.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of work for being lazy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You really doing more work than what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
To me, that looks like more work than just doing the right work
Yeah.
the first time. I don't know.
And see, I'm gonna tell you that when you doing stuff like that, that question reliability. You see what I'm saying? Because now the guy could get out there. You see that was under the carpet, right, Cole?
Yeah.
So guess what? He gonna have a Bigfoot friend get in the car, his girl with some high heels. Guess what? She might hear a good song she like, right?
Yeah.
And kick the flow. Guess what's finna happen? Fucking wire gonna come disconnect. They gonna be side the road with the high heels on.
I'm trying to figure out what the problem is.
Yeah. So it just,
That's past lazy. If you don't do it right the first time, you don't have
yeah,
to
the
worry
butt
about
connectors. It be little simple things, man. Especially when it comes to electrical. You don't want to play with that electrical, boy. It'll put you down side the road, I'm telling you. Butt connectors, I don't like them.
What's the preferred connector?
Man, uninsulated connectors. Get some solder. Solder up motherfucking wires together. That way you don't have to worry about stuff coming loose.
You don't have
See,
to
when
worry
somebody
about
call me, I don't have to worry about my wiring at all. Never had to worry about my wiring at all.
You don't have to worry about a Bigfoot.
I don't have to worry. She can get in there with stilettos on and stomp the floor like,
Stomp
what's
the
the name of the
Yard.
movie? Stomp the Yard, baby. She can get in there like this right here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry. When somebody call me and I wired that motherfucker, I ain't got to worry about nothing with no wires, period.
Be on the side of the road with some high heels.
Well, I got that. I got this shit up here with them wires, boy. I ain't even got to worry about no Wi-Fi, none of that shit.
You do AC work too?
I do it, but I don't warranty it, because what happened when you, like, AC, when you get into AC work, if something happened to the evaporator or something and I just charged it up, I done charged you, going to be calling me back. Hey, man, my shit don't went out. I ain't got time.
And it's probably the
Yeah,
part.
I only really like do I can do it now. They call me Mr. Free for real. But that's the reason why I don't like to do them. You know what I'm saying? So if you want it charged up, get the dry receiver chain office tool. Depending on what system you got. If you got an accumulator, dry receiver system or accumulator system. I can't be telling y'all all this shit,
No,
man.
I mean, you just.
Yeah, I know so much. It's just crazy, baby. I'm flying it.
Trust
Yeah,
me.
but I do
You're an
charge AC though.
encyclopedia.
Yeah. See, a lot of guys don't even know that they got 2 types of AC
Somebody
systems.
said, please don't stop the lives. I tune in
See
every
right
day
here?
from Louisiana. Much
Look at this
love.
right here.
Thank you.
Y'all see this right here?
Y'all
I
got
do
some
do
good
AC
food over there.
Now, these some good ass. Yeah, Louisiana, boy, I need some of that good chicken and biscuit.
They got some good food over there.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
See these right here, y'all? I do AC now. I don't do it all the time, I got this for my own personal stuff now. Sometimes somebody might get away and I might hook them up for them. See, I'm going to tell you what y'all do too. Y'all go to the auto parts store and get that little can of 134. What that little can is called? Yeah, the 134 with the little.
134.
Nah, you know what they do? They get the single can. They got that little gauge on it, the 1 gauge. See that shit?
The one that Sweet did. So give them an
Yeah.
example of what Sweet did.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all a little secret on this AC stuff, man. Listen, When your AC not cold like it's supposed to be, don't think that you're gonna go buy 2 cans, 3 cans and stuff it in there. Guess what? You overfilling the system. It can actually blow the system up and make it work poor. It can make it perform worse than what it was doing when it was low in refrigerant. You know what I'm saying? See, there's another secret to that. You know what I'm saying? See, I know theory, man. I don't have
Wait a
to.
minute, that could actually happen with the
House AC too, yeah.
The house AC and
House
also
AC, the refrigerators,
You can overfill
yeah, you can overfill it with gas. See, the first thing somebody think when it's not performing right, man, it used to be colder than this here. It ain't just the gas, man. It's more to it than the gas.
You have to remember the temperature outside is different too.
Yeah, well, they ain't got nothing. That got something to do with it, but air conditions is a system.
I have a question though.
It's a system.
How come diesel trucks versus a regular car, like their AC on the diesel truck is like insanely cold?
Because
versus
a diesel run cooler than a gas job. In order to keep the temperature up where it's supposed to be at on a diesel, they got ECU control fans. What that mean that the ECU, the intercontrol module, what it does, it'll slow the fan down to keep the temperature up to a certain temperature. Because a lot of people that run diesels and stuff, they go up north where it's cold at. So, and then they got blankets that go in the front of it. It's just a lot. It just depends. It depends on. Yeah, they had to put blankets on the front of them because diesels run cooler. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's a lower temperature.
Yeah, diesel run a more stabilized temperature, coolant temperature than a gas job.
What's
know what I'm
one recommendation you could give, Virginia? And then, hey, what's one recommendation now that summer is approaching for people to do with their AC?
What, the house AC?
With the car AC, house AC?
Yeah, the house AC. Get the AC man to come out, clean your clean your condenser out, clean your evaporator out on the outside. Flush the drain, the water drain. Because a lot of people, they don't flush the water drains out. They wait till something happens to it.
So that muck starts growing up.
Yeah, well, they wait till something happens to it. The AC system has to be serviced
Hey,
too.
Cleveland.
You call it preventive maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you could do that. But a lot of people, they sit around and wait till the summer come, and then as soon as the AC break, they panic. You know what I'm saying? Have the AC man come out there, service the AC system, preventive service. That's what you call it. Yeah.
So that's for the house, and now for the cars, should they be?
Car, the same thing. You could get the front of your condenser clean with a pressure clean. A lot of people don't do that, but it is good for the AC system. That way the air can flow through freely.
Do people, now that summer is here and summer in Florida is brutal, do a lot of people need to go get them recharged? Or
Baby, it's not about I just told you that. It's not about just recharging it. That's what people go to. They'll think if the AC not performing right, it needs to be recharged. No, it's more stuff to that.
Cincinnati,
the condenser could be dirty. Your fans could not be blowing to the
could the filter be
the
causing
CFM where it's supposed to be at. The filter on what?
The cabin filter.
Well, the cabin filter is the one for the airflow, the actual airflow, not the coldness. So you got two things. You got the airflow, which is the air handler. That's the thing inside the house that blows through the vents. That could be not performing right. You got to know what's going on with it. That's what you got to know.
Okay.
So,
in some cars, their dashboard could be not performing correctly, like ours, right? And then
well, it's the air handler. That's what it could be. Yes. It's not that it's not performing right. It could be that the direction of the air is not all the way open to go through the vents. The airflow. You got two different systems.
Got you. So for now that we're in summer, what kind of maintenance do you recommend?
And ours is working right. It's just the air, the electric motors that direct the vents.
Gotcha.
It's not. Sometimes they don't It's definitely working properly.
Yeah, I know it's working.
Yeah.
That I do know. So now that we have approached summer, what maintenance do you recommend people to do on their cars?
Maintenance?
Yeah.
I mean, same thing. Maintenance as far as what?
Because of the heat to...
Yeah, I mean, going by the book, you're supposed to change the coolant every year. Don't nobody do that. They wait till the car start bursting radiators. water pumps leaking and stuff like that. So
So right now, it's a good.
that's a good thing to do.
That's a good.
And then
thing to do.
also get the front of your car pressure clean with a condenser and a radiator at, where the air flows through the front of the car at. That's a good idea too. See right here? So it's a good idea to get all that pressure clean because it gets dirty. A lot of people don't believe it, but it gets dirty. They actually got a comb that goes through there.
Comb?
A comb, yes. See how this Vanderhall is? There's actual vents in here. See those are louvers. So they actually have combs in there for that, but they get dirty. So you can get the pressure cleaner, whiz it through there and stuff like that. It makes a big improvement.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot to it, man.
Not recommended to put any Clorox or any bleach on it. Just
You don't just get a pressure cleaner and whiz through there.
Yeah.
Oh. It's loose dirt, but loose dirt get caked up, and then it reduces the efficiency of the cooling system. It does it a little bit at a time, but it does it. You'll be surprised.
Somebody's asking Dex, can you change the ECU on a 2016 Chevy Malibu?
Yeah, but it got to be reprogrammed. Once you get the new ECU, it got to be reprogrammed.
And then with the tires, I know during the winter time the tires lose pressure because it's cold, and during the summertime
They don't lose pressure, baby. The thing is with the reduction of the air temperature, it's just like a jug. Like if you got a gas jug out there, you kind of put it in a cooler spot, it'll draw up. You know what I'm saying? Because the pressure go down. It's not actually going down. It's just the temperature is making it go down. So the thing when you want to say that, you gotta know what temperature it is outside. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you set say for instance, this is just an example. If you set your tires at 30 pounds of air, right, and it's really hot outside, brutally hot outside, by the time you get to where you're going and check the air pressure again, it might be at 33 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So if you go in the snow, it might go down to 29 pounds or 28.
Okay. So it's snow.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking, are braided fuel lines better than the hard lines that are usually come factory?
Yeah, I like the braided lines. The hard line's good, but it's just trying to mount them up and, trying to configure them inside the car is a little challenge. It's more of a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Braided lines, I like them more. And I done been in a couple race car wrecks and stuff like that. And the braided line, it stayed there with me. So there wasn't no gas leak. I ain't have no fire. But the braided line I could vouch for is the older braided line. The one, it's not older, but it's the shiny kind. The
more seasoned ones?
Huh?
The more seasoned ones, the ones that have been around for a longer time?
Yeah, well, these here have been around for a longer time than the black braided line. This one here, the steel braided line, I actually been into 2 race car accidents with this line right here. And the line stayed together. Never had a fire, never broke apart, none of that. I can vouch for this because I wrecked. I totaled 2 cars with this line right here, and I ain't have a gas fire. So I know that line up for real. I ain't gotta ask nobody this.
Yeah. All right.
The black braided line is good, but it's a little bit softer than the steel braided line.
So in comparison to the lines that come with the factory?
Yeah, factory lines are right because it's a mixture of rubber line and rubber and like aluminum piping. It could be aluminum or steel. Yeah, steel tubing. Yeah, but I would prefer to get it braided though. Braided is better.
What tools do you use to install the fittings?
Racehorse. They got Racehorse. They got they got tools for that. Racehorse. What they used to have back in the day, cuz. They got Racehorse now. It was another company. Huh?
Fittings.
XRP, they had XRP too, yeah.
The tools for it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, every company that sell fittings, they sell a tool too. So, you know, a lot of people don't like to spend the money for the tool or whatever. But I've been doing it braided line so long, man, till I get the tool now, not to scratch the fitting up, because a lot of people, they'll buy new fittings. And when you don't have the right wrench or the right tool, it'll scratch a brand new fitting up. It'll make it look like shit. You know what I'm saying? Who want to buy new fittings and all the paint is off the fitting. So,
Oh, she says she's on her way now with the injectors.
oh, okay. Yeah, this dumbass stud broke on this thing, man.
They're just doing some handwork over there. He's doing some custom work.
That stud very artistic.
Yes, he is very artistic. So before I check out, really quick, what you got over there?
So I got the Dremel, and basically as a continuation to what.
Here, the mic. Sorry.
All right.
Start again. That would help.
All right. So I have the Dremel, and in continuation to what I was saying to making the hole, I'm now like I have the switch panel out. So what I'm doing is making the hole for this here to be able to fit, for me to have the clearance inside of there, instead of me just going in there and trying to make a hole and, you know what I'm saying, the hole is being ugly and stuff like that. So we want fit to be perfect
So you're doing it
while
like that.
still retaining, you know what I'm saying, the screw thing right there. So right now it is kind of flimsy right now, but I'm gonna just cut it right here enough to, you know, take out this chunk here, but still keep this. So when I go to bolt it back in, you know what I'm saying, the sturdiness will still be there. So that's what we on right now.
Cool. Now give me back the mic because
All right.
I'm leaving.
See you.
All right, guys. See ya.